Okay, everyone, so if you didn't know, for the past 3 years or so, Secret Hitler has had the same #1 player, Robby, aka God Medusa, shown here on the right. I actually got real photos of the first best player on the site and the second best player on the site. Um, to yeah, and these are real pictures of them both. Good looking guys. Anyways, for the past 3 years or so, SH has had the same #1 player, Robby, this guy on the right, who has over 10 2K ELO accounts prior to the ELO reset. Pingu, on the other hand, only has 3. Although I only know of 2, I'm bopping you and Pingu reformed. I'm going to give him the benefit of the doubt and assume he's hit 2K a third time, although I don't even know if that's true. In any case, regardless, he has a lot of work to do to reach this big number with only this little number. So, what we need to do, or what he needs to do, is start implementing some of the high level strats that Robby does that he does not. Or else SH will have the same top level player all the time. And while Robby is a great player, a lot of people think having the same #1 player for so long, with basically no one challenging them for the title, is very boring. And since Pingu is our best shot of having some level of competition, I think I should make a video giving him advice on what are the top things he can learn from Robby to reach his level. So here's the first optimization to Pingu's gameplay that he can learn from Robby. So Robby does this thing called a hitty test that Pingu does not do. So as you can see, this Hitler got RRB, and Robby is the Chancellor. He gives Robby RB, and Robby plays the blue and claims BB, and one claims RBB. Hitler thinks that 5 is his fast and that they are overclaiming so that they look better on the deck if one of them drops a blue to claim RRR. So Hitler thinks they're overclaiming if they're reg, so they claim RBB and claim they forced. Robby, however, is actually lib and basically tricked Hitler into outing that he's Hitler to Robby. If you get RB and claim BB, you will do a hitty test, which is a very advanced strat that Robby does. And this could potentially bait Hitlers into outing themselves. So this is one of the great things that Robby does that Pingu is not currently doing and needs to start implementing if he wants to have any shot of reaching Robby's level. Here's a second optimization that Pingu can learn from Robby. And this is a quickie, but at the start of every game, Robby normally AFKs for 2 minutes or so to read chat and solve the game, as shown by this little spinny animation. He will normally come back and say, "Sorry, I was solving," and then proceed to play the game with perfection. So you need to start AFKing, or not AFKing, but just unvoting and observing people's chat at the start of the game so that when you come back, you know how to solve. This is a very subtle but important thing that Robby does at the start of all of his games that Pingu needs to start implementing. Anyways, on to the third one. Optimization number 3. Pingu does a little bit of this, but nowhere near Robby's level. So as you can see, Pingu needs to do more Chad plays. So Robby, in this screenshot for example, gave gun to a green because he thought it was 3-4-5 for Hitler. It was 3-4-5 for Hitler. Now, so when Robby gave gun, Hitler died, which immediately won the game for libs. And you might be saying, well, if he knows it's 3-4-5 Hitler, why not just play 6-7, 7-1, 1-2, 2-6, just play blues? Why not just play libs only instead of taking gun? And the reason being is because that actually costs you valuable seconds to, Yagos and click cards when you could just take gun and kill Hitler. And this is important because Robby kills Hitlers and ends games so fast, like as soon as it's HD, he takes gun and kills Hitler instead of wasting time playing a ton of blues, that this allows him to get more SH games in a day, which allows his ELO to be higher. You can't win SH if you're not playing SH. And if Robby gets 200 games a day because he's taking gun and killing Hitler, and Pingu only averages 180 because he's playing blues to get 5 blues to win, well then Robby's going to get 20 more games of Elo over Pingu, and that's a problem for Pingu if he wants to get anywhere near Robby's level. So he needs to start incorporating more chat plays like Robby does. And this one is the most important part. Pingu needs to acquire more Simps. As you can see, all of these people love Robby, and they all miss him so much because he's the best player and he's saving our site, and we really do take him for granted. And yeah, we all love him and think he's amazing. So anyways, Robby has a lot of people simping for him, which means that they are more likely to listen to him since they like him and respect him and value his opinion over some random who we don't know if they suck or not. Whereas Pingu, on the other hand, has no simps. So why does this guy have simps, but this guy doesn't? The answer is simple. Personality. Robby has a great personality and it's nice to everyone, and because of that, everyone kind of just falls in love to his personality. He is an amazing guy and a super, super, good person. He also puts a lot of time into his appearance and looking good. If you put time into looking respectable, then people will respect you. This is a respectable outfit, but it's not a hot outfit. Like, this is like fancy jeans and shit. Like, this shows that he cares and puts time into his look. This shows you care a little bit and put a little bit of time into your look. People look up to and respect people who have shown they put effort into their appearance. So, in those voice chat games where people are streaming to flex on one another with their great bodies, you need to make sure that you've dressed to the best level to make sure you can maximize the amount of simps you'll get. Otherwise, you'll be stuck with hand lotion and tissues, like Pingu and most other SH players. Maybe myself included too. Anyways, so this is it for the guide. I really hope Pingu can learn something from this and maybe contend with Robby. It'll be hard to actually take the #1 spot, but if he could give Robby a bit of competition, he'd probably play on the site a bit more, because it's probably gotten really boring being #1 all the time for him, with no one even challenging him. So if Pingu could incorporate some of these strategies and make it so that Robby doesn't have to have a boring time just winning all the time for free, then maybe Robby will play more often and the site will be saved. Thank you for watching and have a great day. Bye. Bye. Again. Oh, my voice cracked right at the end. How tragic. Oh well.